YouTube, we're here on Tuesday, week 1, July 2027. We've got Impact in 2 days and then Slammiversary in 18. Okay, Marshall Von Erich welcomes the show to Impact for a 90, which is not too bad. John Cena sees Edge backstage and he grips his hand and pulls him into a hug. Gets a 91. The Generational Riot makes defense number 2 of the TNA Knockout Tag Team titles for a 69. Noella Foley carried the match. The Rock and Jay White come face to face, and The Rock says that he will face Jay White. Edge versus Daniel Bryan. Edge defeated Daniel Bryan by submission for a 71, which is not bad. Ace Austin arrives to the arena to watch this match right here. MJF make defense number 9 of the International Heavyweight title. And then Noella Foley is seen backstage looking at the championship. David Benoit makes defense number 1 of his TNA digital media title for a 45. And then hyping up AJ Styles and Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and Randy Orton for a 99 is not bad. Ricochet versus Big E. Ricochet defeated Big E with a 630 splash. And then CM Punk submitted AJ Styles with an Anaconda Vice for a 76. The show lost its popularity in 10 regions due to we don't have enough storylines going on and no storytelling. It could have been a lot better. The Rock opens the show for TNA Thunder for a 100. And then we immediately see Dominic Mysterio win the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television title for a 55. And then we see Christian Cage defeated Eric Young with the kill switch for a 42. And then CM Punk holds a promo on his upcoming opponent and makes a 71, defeating Dean Muhatadi with a go to sleep. And then the main event's Ricochet versus Brian Pillman Jr. for a 65, and Ricochet defeated Brian Pillman Jr. with a 630 splash. 71. MJF and John Cena open Thunder for an 82, and MJF says that he's better than John Cena, and he knows it, for an 82. And then Noella Foley is backstage cutting a promo, and we see Ace Austin tell CM Punk that he needs to be careful because his days as champion are numbered. Alex Shelley versus Axel Dieter Jr. Axel Dieter Jr. defeated Alex Shelley with a Lotus Log for a 46. Not bad. Claudio and Austin Theory drew following a double countout when Finn Balor ran in and attacked both of them and then left them outside. But the main event was CM Punk versus AJ Styles, and CM Punk defeated AJ Styles with a go to sleep for an 83. I mean, it's not a bad match. I mean, the show got an 84, which is good. We start Impact off with Jake Hager versus Dustin Waller. Dustin Waller defeated Jake Hager when he put Jake Hager through a table. And then Marshall Von Erich says that the Ace Club is better than ever. Bryce Donovan defeated Alex Shelley by pinfall with a 21. And then Jay White comes out and he says, I will face The Rock whenever, however. Doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, 34 years from then, he will face him. The Rock defeated Big E by pinfall. This is to try and help to clear this stuff up before their match. And then The Rock does a promo on Big E for an 82. We see John Cena defeat AJ Styles by submission with an STF for a 64. And then MJF and Noella Foley are backstage, and Noella Foley pushes MJF when he's trying to be MJF. You know, trying to be a snob that shows off his title. Kenny Omega attacks Jeff Jarrett. He super kicks him and then does his finisher to him through the stage. we'll have to declare a new authority member. Dominic Mysterio makes defense #1 of the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television title for 54. Not bad at all. And then Lacey Von Erich defeated Mariah May by pinfall. And then CM Punk defeated, Andrade defeated CM Punk following interference from Marshall Von Erich, Ross Von Erich, and Batista. We then see Ace Austin stand on the stage, and he kind of does his finger like a gun, goes, meaning when he's back, he's taking that title. We lost popularity in so many regions that it's not even funny. I tell you what, this show right here has been the worst impact in probably 2 years. Noella Foley comes across AJ Styles backstage, and she's telling him that he's what made this company, and that she's happy that a legend like him is on the roster. MJF is backstage, telling random people backstage that he's better than them, and they know it. Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor defeated Chris Jericho with a Fujiwara armbar for a 59, not bad. The Rock defeated Andrade. And then he defeated Brock Lesnar right after. This is to try and help him get out of that, what do you call it? That, rusty state. It looks like he is now. He got a 100 when he said that nobody can defeat him. Edge versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins defeated Edge with the curb stomp for a 69. Should have been a Hell in a Cell match. That was a great match. But they fought there. Braun Pillman defeated Chris Sabin with the Tornado DDT. See, I knew pairing him up with a high flyer, because his is a high flyer. I just knew that would be a great match. And it being a 64, depending on Chris Sabin's ability and popularity, this is like a showcase match right here. Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the Von Erichs. The Von Erichs defeated them for a 64. Then we see CM Punk defeat Austin Theory with the go to sleep for a 75. But right afterwards, Ace Austin super kicks him, and then he gets a steel chair out, and he starts attacking CM Punk's knee area. The show lost its popularity in 10 regions. I understand why I see it. We opened the show with Candice LeRae versus Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm versus Ruby Soho. Toni Storm wins the TNA Knockouts World title for 52. It's not bad. Noella Foley has been on a path of backstage promos, and she's hyping up her match tonight, which gets a 75, not bad. Jeff Hardy versus Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa wins the TNA Grand title. We're getting it off of Jeff Hardy as fast as we can, because Jeff Hardy can't wrestle a match right now. I mean, he can wrestle one, it just can't be a very long one right now. I've got to work on stamina. But the Generational Riot, Ava Raine submitted Chris Stratlander, and they make defense #3 of the TNA Knockouts Tag Team titles for 68. Now, MJF makes defense #10 of the International Heavyweight title for 71, which is not bad. Then MJF does a whole promo on Braun Pillman Jr. Then we have Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus the Thrillers versus Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. Bryce Donovan submitted Nick Jackson. The Thrillers won the tag team titles for a 60, not bad. And then we have the New Day versus Chris Jericho and Christian. Chris Jericho and Christian wins the International Tag Team titles for a 64, which is not bad. Here's a personal match that I wish I could have seen in WWE in the Prime days. We have The Rock versus Edge in a once-in-a-lifetime match. The Rock defeated Edge with the Rock Bottom, but it still got 63. It would probably got better about probably, I would have said 17 or 18 years before this exact date right here. But David Benoit versus Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes wins the TNA Digital Media title, and it brought the match. It brought the crowd down. Then we have CM Punk versus AJ Styles. CM Punk makes defense number 14 of the TNA World title. We then see Ace Austin sit down after his Batista, I want to say, attacked interfered in CM Punk's match. Ace Austin sits down on the stage in crisscross pattern, just like CM Punk did with the pop bomb. But Ace Austin says, "No, your title days are numbered." At the next premium live event that I can work, your title comes home with me. Whether you like it, the Ace Club's back on top. We lost popularity. How? Apparently we don't have enough interesting storylines, even though this one progressed one, these two progressed one, and then this one progressed one. Was very happy, not bad, pleased, not bad. Okay, Dustin Rhodes seemed to be hurt. Damn. I was really hoping that he'd have a long title reign. But we also, Slammiversary the show was good, although it was underwhelming. I mean, yeah. Let's see. 13. So let's see how good that actually brought us. Because we just made 104,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've made $1 million in ticket sales, $5 million in broadcast revenue, 700,000 in sponsors, another $1 million in merchandise, 31,000 in media alone. Performance, we've spent 11,000, I think is what it says. My initial thing was I forgot that he was out for 4 months, Ace Austin, and I actually myself thought that it had said a year and a half, so I was gonna give CM Punk his whole Summer of Punk thing. I'm just doing it. But we have also Toni Storm is here, and we've had her as champion before. I think she might have been our longest running Divas champion, Knockouts champion. Don't hold me to it. I know our longest Grand champion was RVD, I want to say. But I know our longest running World champion was Jon Moxley at 239 days. And my initial thing was, if we couldn't have got nobody signed like Edge or Brock Lesnar or any of these people, we would have had Jon Moxley hold it for another half year. So, not bad. I'm going to stop it here today, guys, though. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, but the most important, make sure to share with your dog.